Hey James, question from the back of the classroom. Here's my question. Can you start your engine or turn on your generator and recharge your batteries that way? And the back of the class thanks you for your patience.
Tracy, those are great questions from the back of the classroom. And I guess as long as you're not throwing spitballs, we're all good. The short answer is yes. There are 4 different ways that Megawatt can charge its batteries. 1 is the alternator from the engine going down the road. 2 is the generator. 3, of course, is the solar. And 4 is plugging in at the campsite. First, let's start with a few assumptions. 1, I've actually never seen Megawatt's batteries below 50%. So I don't really want to do the calculations at 0 because I've actually never seen that happen, and it's set up to never allow that to happen. Let's start with solar. So as you can see here, even on a cloudy day with intermittent rain, Megawatt can still generate about 1,500 watts of solar. The challenge is that's enough to cover typical hourly consumption, but to charge the batteries, it would probably take 10 to 12 hours at that low of charge rate. The alternator generates about the same, about 1,500 watts per hour. So going down the road, I'd have to drive 10 to 12 hours or let the engine run for 10 to 12 hours to charge Megawatt back from 50% back to full. Now the generator produces around 6,000 to 7,000 watts per hour. So the generator would have to run roughly 3 hours to get Megawatt from 50% back to full. The nice thing about the generator as a backup is it's all automated. Megawatt is set to, if the batteries would have ever hit 10%, it'll kick on automatically and charge the batteries back up to 50%. Even though I've set quiet hours, if the batteries were to reach a critical level of low of 5%, it'll charge those back up quickly to roughly 25 or 30% and then shut down to maintain compliance for quiet time. At the campsite with a 50 amp hookup, Megawatt can recharge its batteries from 50 to 100% in roughly 2 hours. Now there's a couple magical things that Megawatt can do. Going down the road, I can actually take the 6,000 watts off the roof, the 1,500 watts from the alternator, as well as the 6,000 watts from the generator, and push all those into the battery at the same time and keep the batteries topped off pretty easily. One more trick that Megawatt has that I'll actually probably post a little video about tomorrow. I do have 5 400 watt portable solar panels that roughly fold up like a suitcase that I can pull out, place on the ground to generate an additional 2,000 watts of solar on top of the 6,000 that are on top of the roof. If you have any questions or tell me about your system or is there anywhere I can be helpful, please leave your comments and questions below. See you in the campground.